Bernthal Booth and Annika Welty. Coach, you want to start with a statement, then we'll take questions.
Yeah, it's kind of what I talked to the team about in the locker room. We have times of being really good. I thought at times we put a lot of serving pressure, offensive pressure, and then at times I thought we gave up runs. So consistency continues to be a battle, and I thought defensively we need to be a little bit better. But again, at times I thought we looked great. So we'll continue to work to get back in the gym and take a step forward.
Questions?
Annika, I think we had an 11-9 lead midway through set 2, and I think you outscored them 31-8 or something over the next, going on into that 17-3 lead in 3. What changed there? What do you feel like made the difference for you guys to take over like that?
I think we were just more focused. We really talk about getting leads or getting runs and staying on those runs, and so we're really focusing on keeping our run that we were on and still having aggressive serves. And I mean, the serving was awesome during that point too, so that definitely kept us in.
When Creighton is talking about consistency, do you feel that? Do you feel when it's going well, and can you identify when it's starting to slip at all? Do you sense that on the court when it's not being as consistent?
I think you can just kind of tell. Sometimes we can become a little bit inconsistent, but I feel like the runs were really good at getting ahead, and we need to sometimes not let them come back on runs too. We struggle with that sometimes, but I think consistency has really gotten a lot better over the season, and it's continuing to improve.
It seemed like the zone 1 was an area of importance today in terms of attacking with the serve. What did you feel like that disrupted for Villanova's just system, I guess?
Well, we just had some players that we felt like we could disrupt. I thought Keeley disrupted them in 5. I don't know if it was necessarily that we were attacking zone 1. We were trying to attack some specific people and get the ball on them. And with velocity, I think you saw Keeley consistently does this. Abby consistently does this. I thought Ellie had one of her best serving weekends. I thought she served well on Friday. She went back and went on runs. Nora showed some progress on aggressiveness behind the line. So, those are continuing to be, Kinder, I'm going through, like, several of the players that we've said, like, hey, we've got to be more aggressive behind the line, did a good job. And, we're giving up some errors, and we hope to shore those up. But we have to, you look at the teams we're playing next weekend, in system, these teams have incredible firepower. So if we serve passive, we will lose. So, that's the message to the players. We have to go back and be aggressive and be confident. And they're great servers. We see it in practice all the time. We are a great serving team. We just have to have the confidence to do it when the lights are on.
Yeah, you mentioned Ellie's weekend. She was doing a good job mixing up pace today, doing the short serves too. What do you feel like is, just in conversations with her in practice and everything, what do you feel like is clicking with her in terms of why she's starting to be more assertive from behind the line?
Well, I think she, like several others, have just heard us in the ear. This week we were really, really harping, and everything was radar gunned, and so they are getting immediate feedback of, are you serving hard enough for the standards that we need? And so when that happens, sometimes you swing a little harder and you go for it a little bit more. And then I do like Ellie can vary the tempo, and I think that's really good too. It disrupts passers a little bit.
Annika Riley Homer is one of the, I think she's right behind Rostelli and Jayla and Nora in terms of how effective she terminates in this league. Today you held her to negative hitting, defensively blocking. How are you guys able to neutralize her to the degree that she did today?
Our pins did a really good job of being on that, and then coach told me to just be neutral and get my feet there, and so that's what I was working on to close the block so that we could
She and Nay next to each other we've known over the years that that's a pretty massive block, and they had some scenarios that they were out of system, and Nay and Annika with 4 hands together is tough for anyone to get around.